It's Week 16 of the NFL. And coming up, it's the 49ers superstar tight end. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the 49ers and the Dolphins. Coming up next.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Well, 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, 49ers.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far. And it
Still
draws the flag. Mahomes now on second down. He's going to look downfield once again. To the goal line and in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, San Francisco.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the 49ers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
Here's Tua now on second down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Quarterback's having a hard time establishing any sort of rhythm here early against this defense. He fails to connect on the first down pass. They give him another opportunity through the air on second, and it gets even worse. If they can't protect the quarterback and they can't get him some easy completions, it just makes everything for this play caller that much more difficult.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Get set.
In motion, it's Waddle. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
What did this defensive play caller tell us all week, Mike? They wanted to come out and set the tone of this game, dictate the terms of how this game would be played, and, man, through the first drive here, boy, have they ever.
So, on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Now he takes off. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. In motion, it's Waddle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. A throw on the run is complete.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Jake Bailey now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Yeah! And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The Niners offense. And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. He is in. Touchdown, San Francisco. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Makes the score Niners 21, Dolphins nothing. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Eskridge now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They are facing an uphill climb early. Give this drive with the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
All right,
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the 49ers move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon A-Chain.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Go ahead.
In motion, it's Waddle. A play fake. Now 2 of the 3. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. That's taken on this side of midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The 49ers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, 49ers. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. But I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the 49ers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Chris Boswell set to kick
Boswell
off.
now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Dolphins offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And things starting to take shape here. 3 weeks left of the regular season. Teams making that final push for postseason berths. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Jennings. Tua going to give it to Achane. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Ready.
Receiver in motion, going right.
Ready.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play, a big loss.
Go ahead.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
44. Ready.
Here's 2. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a 1st down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
Makes the score Niners 42, Dolphins nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Mostert now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa making their way back out. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
In motion, it's Waddle. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
2nd and 12
Ready.
at the 22-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete. 3rd and long.
Incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Now it's Tua. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This returnable from inside his own 40. Ooh. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
25-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, San Francisco. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the 49ers continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Mostert now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the... And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Brings up second and 16 at the 18-yard line.
Play. Out.
Here's Tagovailoa. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the
3rd
14-yard
and
line.
long.
Ready.
Throwing is Tua.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
And it's a very good return. He nearly broke it, setting up his offense inside the red zone. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Off the play fake, Mahomes. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this will be incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player, and when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Whoa! And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, 49ers. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Makes the score Niners 56, Dolphins nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Mostert now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Now a first down throw for Tua. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. On comes the punter now, as he's standing right around his own goal line. Now the return. He's to the 45. Still on the move. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. So, halftime here, it's the visitors, the 49ers, who are on top. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin with a good one in the NFC. Minnesota heading west to take on Seattle. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead as those two teams approach halftime. Ken Walker, an afternoon to remember. 4 touchdown runs. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. DJ Chark, a touchdown reception. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting L.A. Rams. Aaron Rodgers leading the way with a couple of touchdown passes in the victory. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10.
Get set.
In motion, it's Waddle. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
In motion, it's Waddle. The fake the handoff. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, it is not very often where I am at a loss for words. You know that by working with me. But let's just set this stage. They just allowed a modern NFL record 13 sacks in one game. I mean, to say this is absurd would be a dramatic understatement, and I hate to say it, but performances like this, people lose their jobs over.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The 49ers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes, on point with his receivers right throughout, and continuing to master running and executing this offense. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. To the pylon, he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead.
Dolphins nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They put Smythe in motion. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 21-yard line.
All right, come on.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Off play action, it's Tua. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Now Tua. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Here comes a return. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Whoa! And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. It was 4th and 3. They picked up 8. They'll run the counter with Barkley. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. So, 3/4. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Woo. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong. And he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. On 3rd down, Mahomes. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And the Niners add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things... Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Mostert now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. He's going to run it. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Get set.
Tua. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 5-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 14.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punt it away. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The 49ers up. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the 49ers stretch things out even further. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Mostert now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So now this team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
At the 20-yard line.
To throw is Tua. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. At the 38-yard line.
Tua going to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, The quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
This one, returnable. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the 36-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll carry this one inside the 20 into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run. It's Barkley. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Dolphins nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Mostert now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. One last throw here for Tua. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Dolphins